All right, good morning. First of all, let's look at the CPI numbers, all right? Yeah. Okay, we have the numbers out. And then we're gonna go get down to business. Let's see the numbers. It's still pending, right? It was still pending. Okay. Let's refresh it. It's still pending. We don't see the numbers yet. Euro is at the same position, and this is gold. Gold nicely went down to this bullish order block. Oh, hey there, hey there. What's up? Hello, Teacher FX. Nice to see you. Nice to see you, man. Thank you very much for the comments. Oh, here's an applause for you. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me from you to comment, and really appreciate the likes and the comment for my video yesterday. What can I say? I'm gonna be talking about the situation in the stream later on. It was crazy. It was crazy. I know that. What can I do? As you can see, we're still in progress. We're still in progress. The account is still in progress. Not looking good though. We're overall down 2.48%. So 2.5% actually, but I'm gonna talk about that. Thank you so much for the like. Oh, look at that. Pound is looking to take out yesterday's high. Maybe. So let's keep an eye on that for now, all right? Let's just keep an eye on the movement. So far, it definitely seems like it wants to take out that high. How much is the range here? 14 pips. 14 pips. News just came out, so I'm just curious. I'm risking only $100 from now on, by the way. On each and every trade. I'm definitely targeting the yesterday's high. If I have a range 27, yeah, so for me this would be enough for a range. If it dives into that, let's see the numbers. Toxic Min, hey there, hey there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's see the numbers just a second, because CPI numbers came out, and what the hell? CPI, I don't know what the hell is going on. Don't really have any numbers. I saw, yeah, actually I saw gold. It was real crazy. It was there you go. 8.7 is before 7.1. Okay, so nothing major, nothing major. So yeah, I saw gold. Actually, I'm gonna talk about gold because it's crazy. I think it's still gonna go further down, but I'm gonna do the top-down analysis soon. Although yesterday was a huge. Let me delete this for now. I think yesterday was a huge down day for me, and I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna address some words about that. Unfortunately, the account is way down. I'm down 2.5% below capital. So actually it's 24,000. Omar, good morning, good morning, good morning, Omar. Good to see you. Guys, I'm so happy that you guys are here. You deserve this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Good to see you guys. So let's just check what's happening. I said this gonna take Asia low. Yeah, you said. Yeah. And look at that. Look at that. Beautifully. Gold beautifully took out Asia low. Previous Asia low, I mean. And right now we are in a bullish order block, by the way, on the 1 hour. This is gold 1 hour. I'm just watching pound a little bit closer. We have relative equal highs up there. Still don't know what to make of it. Not jumping into anything. I thought we were gonna have a sharp move, but we didn't have any sharp move to the upside. We have relative equal highs on the pound up there, but we have also relative equal lows down here, so it's conflicting. Anyway, guys, yesterday was a massacre for me. You might as well watch the video already, some of you, and thank you so much for the comments. Yesterday the worst side of me got over me, so it was EU took the Asian lows. This is EU. Yeah, it took the Asian low. Definitely. It definitely took the Asian low. Now let's do a... Oh, by the way, this is interesting because we still have a liquidity void here from yesterday. This was actually... This was actually what happened with me. As you can see right here. A lot of these trades. That killed my account. These trades were the ones that killed my account, and my target was this liquidity void. I was so sure that you know, this temporary gap in price was going to reach back up real fast, because at least 7 or 8 out of 10 times after market open, when we have this gap, I checked with some other brokerages as well. This liquidity void is still there in basically a lot of brokerages, so that's considered for me as a real void there. And the fact that it stayed up since yesterday proves me that sooner or later this liquidity void on euro will be filled. Now, I was so sure, I was so up by the idea that this should be closed in yesterday's New York session that I took one trade, it went down, I was angry, I took another one, and as you can see the result, I just had to close down those trades because otherwise the account would have been blown. So that's what happened yesterday. That's yesterday's massacre. Should have stopped. I didn't. So the account is right now down to $24,381, 2.5% down from capital. That's how we're doing, guys. That's how we're doing. Check my video from yesterday if you haven't already. Very confusing. I know, very confusing. I'm gonna be talking about that. But first, I just want to go over some analysis, because we're not giving up, of course. Why should we? I'll never give up, you know. I'll never ever, never say never. I know, but GU, yeah, look at that. You're bullish in GU, all right. For me, GU is quite interesting this morning. Look at the 15-minute, this long wick candle, and look at GU relative equal highs here on GU. Very interesting. Very interesting. I'm definitely looking to go bullish on GU, although right now, I mean, look at this long wick candle. This is gonna be a wick fill or something. It's gonna be closing in 5 minutes. I do believe that we have a fair chance for this one to be closed, right? So all I'm looking at right now is when should I enter, because I'm pretty much bullish on GU as well after the news. Although this one was the one which rips the face off, and now we have the real move to take out some lows. So I think we might just have to wait for a little bit. of what price wants to do, because if we look at it closely, didn't really take out anything. I mean, yeah. I think lots of people got long, you know, to go to the upside. So the logical step for GU would be, in my perspective, is to go down here, somewhere down here, take out some lows at 27.47.50, and then maybe try to go back up. That's my theory. That's my theory, guys. Same on EU. EU is now tapped into. I'm bearish on GU for a short sell. Yeah, I have a feeling that, you know, because the market is rigged, that's the base theory, that it should be logical for the algorithm to take out some stops, you know, below, well, around 27.50 before it goes back up, you know, because we have relative equal highs from yesterday. It just took out all the Asian shorts. Which one? Let's see. EU. Yeah, EU. Yeah. EU took out some Asian shorts. Definitely. I mean, the shorts have been triggered here, maybe. And some stop losses have been triggered. Would be nice for EU to go back from here. So, as I said, this yesterday gap here, that's the one that killed me. I'm the one who killed me, actually, with these trades. So I'm looking for this as a potential intraday target. Are you bullish on EU on higher time frame? After GU takes out lows and will make real... Yes, that's what I'm waiting. Hopefully. Maybe there's not going to be a real move. I don't know. Hard to tell. I'm not going to jump into GU until it's not going to take out some liquidity. Because, you know, ultimately the logical step for GU before it goes up to yesterday would be to take out some stops. If it's going to take if it's going to go up without taking some stops, it's fine. I'm not going to jump in. That's just going to confirm me that lots of stops going to be staying below here, which is a great target for a future short position. So yeah, you know, as ICT always says, at news you have the first move, you have the move that rips everyone's off, and the second when comes the real move. Now the first move was going up. Now the real move comes second when it takes everybody out here, I think. and then goes back up. Anyway, let's check for Euro. Euro is going back up nicely. No entry point for me as of yet. And it looks like gold wants to take out yesterday's low. It's very close, actually. Oh, hold on, let me check my chat, because my chat window is not working in my OBS as it should. Tom, yesterday oh, hold on. Yesterday you were supposed to sell gold, not to buy. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You know, what can I do? I'm gonna go over that as well, because we had a 1 hour order block right here, and this was the perfect sell opportunity on the 1 hour order block. Look at that. Actually, yesterday's 1 hour order block was, I mean, it was 2 days prior. That was right there. You know, look at that. Price perfectly reacted for it, went down. It was the perfect entry. And I was trying to go long and doing some crazy stuff. EU 15-minute candle is beautiful. Look at that nasty fake out. Oh yeah. Oh wow, look at that. I'm looking for entries, guys. Don't worry. But I don't have one. Maybe a turtle soup or something. Let's check. I think we wait to New York open market. Yeah, maybe. GU for now is crazy. Then we will see to buy or sell gold. Yes. For now, we are in a bullish order block, by the way. If you guys can see it here, look at that. 2 down close candles and then this move up. We are inside the range of a bullish order block. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a bullish order block here, right there. It can be nothing else. Bullish order block, right there for you. So we are inside that 1 hour bullish order block range here. Yeah, I'm definitely going to wait for gold to clear some liquidity. Although, you know, this would be an ideal place to go short on gold. Let's just measure the range. 26, 27, 28 pips, 28, 14 pips here. Yeah. Having a small order block here. I would like to go short here on gold. We have a minor order block, bearish on the 1 minute. We have a clear target on the 1 hour down there to clear some liquidity. Overall, my bias right now is bearish, especially I just want to share my long-term analysis or higher time frame analysis. But for now, I'm just gonna stay on the sidelines. On the 5 minute, we had a huge drop. As you can see, 50%. I mean, equilibrium is a little bit high, right up there. But we are still inside the bullish order block. So look at GU. This is GU again. This is the GU 5 minute chart. Nothing basically happening. After the dust settles, I'm gonna be talking about how stupid was I yesterday. But yeah, I'm not touching GU. Definitely not touching it. I'm not touching it. This is EU. No entry for me on EU, guys. No entry. Nothing. If anything, I would be having an entry on gold, but you know, if it wants to clear yesterday's low. But as I said, we are inside a bearish order block. Bullish. We are inside this bullish order block range here. So question is it going to take out this low from yesterday? Or is it just going to go back sharply to reprice this imbalance, you know? That's a good question. And I think the answer we have to search for here. Okay, this is gold again, guys. This is gold. This is gold chart. Can I put this out here somewhere? Is there a text tool? Yeah. There. All right. So this is gold. Now, as you can see, this is the daily chart on gold, and this is the weekly chart on gold. Now, these lines, these blue lines, are new week opening gaps, as you can see. And if I look at the daily, this is the daily chart still. If I look at this daily chart, we can clearly see that I'm from Hungary, Toxic Man. Toxic Min. I'm from Hungary, Budapest, you know. Right somewhere in the middle of Europe. So we can clearly see that we are in the middle of no man's land. If I go to the weekly, we tapped into... Sorry. We tapped into, on the weekly chart, we tapped into this imbalance range on gold. But we still have almost like a relative equal highs up there. So in terms of gold, it's just hard to tell. EU is actually a short sell. It might react. Let's check. I'm not having any entries here, but let's see what targets do we have on EU. We have yesterday's low. Let me delete this. Okay. We have yesterday's low on EU as a potential target. GU is standing still right there. Don't forget, guys, drop a few likes if you can, and that's a great support for me. Thank you. So yeah, EU can be a short as well. Hard to tell right now because this is the 15-minute EU. Let me put a text here. So it can go either way. We are pretty much in a consolidation. Let me go to EU. This is EU again. This is euro dollar on the daily, and this is euro dollar on the weekly. We have a new week opening gap, which is pretty high from here to here, which has not been rebalanced, which means we don't have a closed candle with a full body in this range, right? Of course, we have ranges like this all over the place, but I mean gaps like this all over the place, but this one is huge. And so this is the weekly chart. In my perspective, if we go down to the daily, we are still pretty much sort of bullish on this one. And you know, if the plan was all along for EU to just gain momentum, then it should continue to go up. But if I go down to the 4-hour on EU and put a Fib tool there, on the 4-hour we can see a bullish order block down here. Almost touched equilibrium yesterday on the 4-hour, so I don't know. It's a very interesting call on EU right now. I don't know. Higher time frame would say to me that we are still bullish on the daily. On the daily, I would say we're still bullish. We're bullish on the 4-hour. Let's go back to intraday. This is the 15-minute EU. Hard to tell, guys. This is the 5-minute EU. It's spaghetti, you know. It's a spaghetti chart. Or barcode chart, or whatever you want to call it. And GU is edging a little bit lower. EU is the same. No clear entries, guys. No clear entries. All that we know for now is EU took out some liquidity from Asia. There's still a little bit of an imbalance on the 15-minute. Let's see. Hasn't been repriced. So we have to wait. And look at that. Okay. So if gold is a short here to clear out those lows, this would be the optimal trade entry, actually, which I'm taking there. Okay, took the short entry to clear out liquidity on the downside, pretty much around equilibrium. My target is yesterday's low. That's it. Targeting yesterday's low. That doesn't mean it's not going to go up and reprice the imbalance right there, which it can, but I'm still targeting yesterday's low. It's only $100 risk, I'm willing to risk $300 from now on per day on this account. Hey Sarvaj, good to see you, man. Well, you know, I'm not saying it's all that good. I mean, I'm not sorry about the account, by the way. I'm not sorry that I went down on the account. Actually, as you can see, the balance is 24,379 right now. It's not about this account. It's about the work and the energy and the time which I have put into the account. And the stream, most likely the stream, because I'm sacrificing basically my own time. I want to be here, of course. It's not a sacrifice because I love to be here. So I thrown out the time and the energy on the window that I have spent here in the last week so far. So I'm the thing that frustrates me is that the account was all right. It was okay. It was above capital, so it was fine still after the losses from yesterday, so I should have just walked away. But the thing that frustrates me is that this is a setback in terms of time and energy, you know. I feel sorry for the wasted time and the energy, because let's face it, guys, this is only a 25k challenge account. It's not a real account yet. So I'm not going to be seeing money anytime soon from this account, but it's a progress. It's helping me to build confidence. It's helping me to share some knowledge with you guys, to spend time together and, you know, be informative with each other. I like to be here with you guys, honestly. That's why I'm doing all this. And so I'm sorry for the time that I've thrown out and the energy that I've thrown out by putting this account into the negative territory with yesterday's behavior. So all I can tell is that I'm going to stay around $100 risk with a daily 300, worst case scenario 400, but I don't really have too much wiggle room after that. So I'm going to be staying with around $300-ish of risk per day, which gives me 3, maybe 4 if there's a huge, very good setup, trades per day, but that's too much. So I wanted gold to clear out liquidity, by the way. That's why I took this short. I'm not going to be taking partials here. I'm straight aiming for gold to take out yesterday low. That's what I'm aiming for. If I go, this is gold on, let me delete the trade history. So this is gold on the hourly. We are in a bullish order block, but before we take off, I would really love to see this one to clear some liquidity on the downside below yesterday's low. So that was my reasoning after it took this massive drop on the 5-minute. Hopefully it will be enough to target yesterday's low, clear out some liquidity, and then if it wants to, it will shoot back up. Overall on the weekly, this is the weekly gold. Come on. Weekly gold. I believe we should head towards down to this new week opening gap, or at least to reprice this imbalance. So not that it's going to help us too much in an intraday range, but that's why I took this trade, to clear out some liquidity. We still have a lot of liquidity up here, I know that, but you know, we're gonna go with this for now. And EU, let's check on EU. So back to the account. I was sorry about the time and the energy, which I have messed up. On the 4-hour time frame, demand gold is reaching off the 15-minute. Be careful. Yeah, definitely have to be careful there. But you know, I accepted the risk of 100. Let's see what it does. Of course it can go up, definitely, because gold does that. I waited around to get to equilibrium with this one. We do have a bearish order block on the 15-minute on gold, as you can see. So I don't know. We have a small bearish order block here. Not that significant, but it's engulfing. Have to be careful, because even if it wants to go down, it can try to go up, take it out, and then go down. So took EU longs. All right. 15-minute time frame. You took it. All right. All right. Awesome, dude. Well, for now, the gold trade doesn't look too good. Still repricing that imbalance. So definitely minimizing as much as I can the risk. I mean, per trade, I'm not going to take a 1% trade. I'm going to take definitely less than 0.5% trades from now on. Let's see how it goes. And that's it. This is EU and this is GU. Now look at GU. It's interesting. It's interesting. It might going to do a wick fill. I don't know. I had no entries. I still have no entry on GU, so I'm not jumping into GU or anything. I'm gonna leave it as it is. If it wants to go up, it can surely do that. But we are, you know, getting a bit tighter here inside of a range on GU. It's danger zone, you know, there right now on GU. So if I check euro dollar, I don't know what to make of it. I'm definitely interested in that gap that has been left from yesterday. I checked that gap. It's there at many brokerages. I mean, I have demo and real accounts in a few places, and that gap is definitely there in a few places. That can mean something as a potential intraday target in the rest of the week. So let's see what happens. But right now, I don't see the kind of move I'm looking for on EU. All the thing I saw is on gold to clear the lows, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. That's all I saw. I mean, what was I aiming for on gold? EU broke 1 minute highs. Yeah, it did. It did. Still, I don't have a setup here. No displacement, you know. I was looking for displacement, but there's none. And you know, guys, what we didn't do yet? We didn't really check the dollar index. So let's check the dollar index. Let's check the dollar index, all right? Let me put a text here. Okay, so dollar index, 1 hour, 4 hour, daily. Oh my God. Text is. So on the 4 hour chart, as you can see, We're still inside the bearish order block, but this imbalance has been repriced on the 4-hour, which is an interesting fact to know. Also, this is the 1-hour dollar index, almost repriced fully this imbalance right here. If I would be trading dollar index, and this is the daily and the weekly, oh my god, the weekly is, I don't have all the data. If I look at the daily dollar index, look at that. Almost relative equal lows down at 100. That's interesting. That definitely gives Forex pairs a long opportunity if it wants to go further down. So not good for my gold short for sure. So dollar index is in a bit of a no man's land right now. This is the 1-hour dollar index. Have to wait for it to see what it does. For now, it looks like from the last 2 candles that it wants to go higher a little bit. Maybe it wants to finish this, or it wants to go to this 1-hour bearish order block, which is right here. 1-hour bearish order block on dollar index. It could be targeting that. If it wants to do that, it can be good for the gold, and it's not good for EU. It's not good for EU, definitely not good. If it wants to reach for that bearish order block, you know. Come on. All right. So, GU wants to fill the wick. If if it fills the wick, then I'm gonna be looking if we're going to have an up close candle on GU, because if we do, we might just gonna take out yesterday's high, which is technically a relative equal high, which can give us a potential target to, you know, to scalp a little bit, you know. So we're gonna keep an eye on for it for a little bit of scalp trade. So let's see. GU is still going up. I had no entry on GU, by the way. As much as I would, I actually, you know, if after news, you know, the news candle, and this is the 1 minute time frame. This was the news candle. If we put a fib here, and you entered somewhere around equilibrium, yeah, then, and you put your stop below here, yeah, you were sweating a little bit down here, but you should be in profit again by now if you were trading the news. So yeah, yep. Don't forget to drop a like, guys. And sub to the channel if you haven't. By the way, guys, I'm thinking that, you know, I might be only gonna trade only one pair on MetaTrader. I'm looking to trade futures, but not on MetaTrader, because it's just so hard to trade futures here. It's almost impossible. As much as I would like to, it's just very hard to trade it here. The spread is ridiculous, and you know, it's unbearable. You just can't really trade futures on a MetaTrader broker. But I'm still thinking to narrow my trades down to one pair or one instrument, and drumroll, it's gonna be most likely gold. I'm gonna be most likely sticking with gold. I don't really want to leave Forex, but I don't know. most likely I agree with ICT. What with ICT, and not just him, many other traders are saying the same, that Forex pairs don't really respect those historical levels that much as commodities and futures. So especially on the lower time frames, of course. I mean, even 5-minute or 15-minute, hard to read sometimes, or you know, you have so many brokers with their own price feed and their own liquidity pool. It's hard. But and not just that, you know, Forex is heavily manipulated, very, very heavily. Every other instrument as well. Futures are manipulated, but Forex, I think it's trickier than commodities and futures. The concepts are still the same, so nothing about that. It's working actually. I just think that commodities and futures are more predictable than Forex. That's all I'm saying. Yes, exactly. Forex pairs are good, but most likely you're gonna be successful, more successful in the long. I'm not saying you can't be successful intraday trading Forex, because I'm still doing that, but most likely you're gonna be more successful on Forex pairs with the higher time frames if you're swing trading. That's what I think. If you're a day trader, I think commodities such as gold or maybe oil, you know, if you have a brokerage which offers you good spread and execution. So I know a guy who trades only oil intraday. He's very happy. He is happy with it, and he only trades oil, nothing else. And he never ever wants to go to Forex intraday. Now that's very interesting, and he's profitable. And he says that yes, there are political and economical things around oil, but it can be still very much be predicted intraday. As also gold is very good if you look at the macroeconomics. Of course, gold can be a beast, and it can, you know, knock you out if you don't know what you're doing. But you know, Forex is, I love Forex. I always love Forex, whatever happens, but I can't focus on three pairs, on three instruments. I'm looking at GU, EU, and gold right now, and it's, let's face it, you can't really focus on this many instruments if you're a day trader, because the most successful day traders are maximum, they are focusing on 2 instruments. That's the max, not 5 or 10 or whatever. And most likely they're just focusing on 1 instrument. That's it, whatever that market is, future or commodity or whatever. So yeah, gold is going higher now. Dollar index is, well, doesn't really do anything right now. Same thing happened to me yesterday, man. I was watching multiple pair, missed out all the winners. Yes, Sarvesh, exactly, Sarvesh. Even I'm thinking of sticking with S&P 500. Yeah, the problem though with S&P 500 or US 500 or whatever you want to call it, you know, the S&P 500 on MetaTrader brokerages is kept within the broker's own price range. Sorry, liquidity pool. Yes, I only focus on US 500 and Canadian for New York. Yes, so that's good. But my problem is that these MetaTrader brokers have created their own price feed, their own price range, and their own liquidity pool for S&P or NASDAQ or US 30 or whatever, you know. They are having different names. You probably noticed that by now. They having slightly different names because they created their own price feed, their own liquidity pool. Most likely a new trader at a broker is definitely be booked at the first place if you're trading these kind of futures, because these are not real futures. This is not the real future market. When you're trading S&P 500, this is not the real thing. This is just a made-up thing, which is close in price, and you know, the candles are pretty much the same, but still not the same. It's not the real thing, you know. It's not the real US 500. So you're still kept within the broker's price feed, and because of that, you will have high spread, you will have slippage, you will have execution issues much more often, and they can do whatever they want to do with you. They can freeze charts. They can play all the tricks, what they want to do with you. It's their own turf, their own field. So you have to go to a specific brokerage where you can trade specific futures, like the E-mini S&P, for example, because that is regulated, that they have to give the same price to everyone. That's regulated so much that everyone sees the same tick at every millisecond. No differences, no spread differences, nothing. No slippage, by the way, just saying, no slippage. How strange is that? I mean, I'm not saying no slippage, but it can occur, but technically not. You don't see these slippages there. So at a MetaTrader broker, trading S&P 500 is super hard if you're intraday trader. Yeah. All right, so EU is going down still. If it wants to, let me put this here, guys. So if someone taps into the stream, he or she will still know that what the heck am I doing here. So EU is still going a little bit lower. Pound, the only reason I'm not taking a pound trade because we didn't really take any kind of liquidity. So no liquidity has been taken. Good morning, Thomas. Good morning, Thomas. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, I love everyone here. I love the community. I love this group. I'm extremely grateful for you guys being here. Extremely. So thank you. How is your morning, Thomas? Or evening? I think morning. We're short on gold, by the way, just an update if anyone is new, because I want to see gold to clear out yesterday's low. We're inside the bullish order block, but I still think we have a higher chance for clearing out yesterday's low, especially after this morning's huge drop on the 5-minute. I entered sort of on the optimal trade entry. Waiting guys to clear that out. If not, then so be it. Still trying to recover from the massacre I caused to myself yesterday. I was very, very stupid. Okay, this is the dollar index. The dollar index is edging higher into that hourly bearish order block, which would be great. That would be good for my gold short. So if you guys curious how stupid was I yesterday, you should check my latest video on what happened with that huge loss yesterday. I actually used all my daily limit and went down technically 5% on the account, and now I'm in the negative. I was stupid. I'm going to own it, and it's a huge setback, especially in time and energy, but I'll try to recover. So I'm only doing $100 risks here, which is below half percent per trade. That's all I can do, because that's the goal for this latest content, which I'm trying to achieve here on the stream or on the channel, of how can we do $1,000 from $100 investment. I tell you guys how. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard at this point. Okay, I think gold can try to push up here, and this is a 15-minute bearish order block on gold. It can try to push up there. Bonjour, Miss Healthy FX. Bonjour, bonjour. You deserve the applause as well. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you so much. I appreciate the kind words. Miss Healthy FX, how are you doing? So I caused this trouble to myself. I'm owning it. Most likely what it did is, you know, I throw out actually quite a bit of a time, because we have unlimited time at my funded effects. I've thrown out last week and a little bit more on the window. So it's gonna set me back at least with 1 or 2 weeks. At least. Even if I'm doing okay, it's gonna slow down the process. Okay, EU is still doing nothing. GU is nothing. Guys, I'm not sure if there's anything cooking right here. Even gold is playing a tricky game here. It retraced back to equilibrium. As ICT used to say, gun to my head, I would say gold will try to go back up into this bearish order block, and then I don't know. So I'm not happy right now with the gold trade. This is a bearish order block. Yeah, it's definitely wants to go back down. Go back up, sorry. Yeah, it wants to reprice that range, so have to be careful. EU is still undecisive. So guys, technically nothing really major to see here. On gold, this is the higher time frame gold, this is a weekly, and this is a daily. We have new week opening gaps inside these blue lines, so those could be targets, potential targets. This is a daily gold chart, and as you can see, we're pretty much ranging on the daily, also on the weekly, although it would be great to see the weekly candle burst a little bit further down. Highly doubt it. Oh yeah, look at it. Gold is going up. Soon it will be inside that order block, which can be seen on the 5-minute as well, but it's a 15-minute most likely. Let's see if we're gonna have a reaction from that. Not looking good. On the 5 minute, it has already, well, almost repriced this imbalance. So if it wants to clear out yesterday's low, somewhere in this area would be nice for it to drop all the way down. Otherwise, nothing. Nothing, guys, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Yeah. So just waiting. $100 risk on this one, which is a little bit less than 0.5%. That's all I'm willing to risk for now per trade, and most likely stopping if I have 3 losses in a day, because that's over 1%. And yeah, that's it. That's the strategy for now. And if I lose, so be it. Man, I have to go to the barber shop today. I'm gonna be having a new haircut today because my hair is so long again. EU is still in the barcode chart. Yesterday's low is there. Silver bullet time on the London session begins in 3 minutes, so we can use that as an experiment if you guys are into it. We can use the silver bullet as an experiment. All we need is to determine where is the draw on liquidity is, because that's the key factor. We have to determine where is the draw on liquidity on these pairs. We don't have to go on higher time frames that much, so we don't have to scan the 4-hour or something like that. We have to look for previous lows, previous highs. So for example, on GU, I would be looking for GU to take out Asia lows, which is this. Oh, someone subscribed. John Smith. Thank you so much for the subscription, John Smith. It's a privilege that we have a John Smith, you know, because it's unique. So thank you again, John, for subscribing. So if we determine the draw on liquidity, we should be able to use the silver bullet, because that's the key. That's the key. The entry will present itself if it wants to in the form of a fair value gap. So on the downside, on GU, we have a draw. Well, we have a potential target here with Asia low, and on EU USD, hard to tell. If I go out to the 1 hour, I would, you know, it's hard, because on the 15-minute from yesterday, which killed me, this gap, we have a target in this liquidity void. Now that's very rare intraday. It's a nice liquidity void for a potential target. On the other hand, we have a potential target for yesterday's low. So yeah, on gold, we're stuck here on this trade. I really wanted to see this to dive down and take out yesterday's low, but Yeah. Targeting the void. Yeah, we have to determine what price wants to do, and as you can see on the 5 minute, this is the 1 minute EU. We are officially in the silver bullet zone. This is the 1 minute EU. Interesting. Price movement. As you can see, it's ranging, so I'm not considering this to a clear movement right now. We do need something more here. And this is the 1 minute GU. So what does ICT says? He says that it always happens on the 1 minute or lower time frames, sometimes on the 5 minute. I don't think I'm gonna look for it on the 15. So the highest time frame for this is the 5 minute, but he says that it happens on the 1 minute or the 30-second chart. We don't have a 30-second chart, and I don't really want to trade on the 30-second chart ever. So we're gonna be checking the 1 minute and the 5 minute constantly. Where is the draw on liquidity? Let's try to utilize the silver bullet. Draw on liquidity could be this relative equal high here, because we have this relative equal high. Could be yesterday's low, which I said here, but we don't have. Well, you know, I don't know. Because, you know, if we're targeting a relative equal high there, then, you know, we can go long instantly right here on this candle, because it tapped into this liquidity and now it wants to continue further up. Who knows? EU, nothing. Gold, nothing. I'm afraid that gold wants to go inside that bearish order block, and it's just not good. Look at it. Tapped into this imbalance, and right now it's ready to go inside that. Yes, Asian lows, definitely. Yes, I agree. GU lows are also Asian lows. Gold, I think it wants to go in that order block. It just tapped into this fair value gap right there. Don't really like it. Maybe this should be a good time to close this trade, but okay. Now the pound is interesting. Very small. Well, actually it's not a real order block, so I'm not considering that. Nothing on the 5 minute for pound for now, which can be considered as a potential silver bullet trade. Not for me. If I would have to choose, I would go with the bearish sentiment or trade if I want to take a trade on GU. So let's just wait. We still have plenty of time here from the silver bullet setup. We returned inside this fair value gap, which should be a great place to exit the trade, which I'm doing it right now. And I'm utilizing this to jump into a long. That's it. That's my silver bullet trade. I exited with a very small loss, And this is my silver bullet entry on gold. That's it, guys. I know we had like a $19 loss. I'm not even considering that as a trade. And this is a silver bullet entry. We had the displacement. We had fair value gap. This is on the 5-minute. We have a potential target in the bearish order block, looking to take some liquidity. I changed the direction on gold, so I'm in a long position. That's it. The previous trade, I consider it as break even. I don't really count that. So this is going to be my real trade for the day, my first real trade for the day. I do not use any indicators, none. Although I'm not saying that using an indicator is a bad thing, I just don't use it. I have custom indicators still. I'm experimenting, especially, to be honest, I'm still experimenting with some custom indicators. But I'm not really, I don't really want to go into details. There is a custom indicator in a forum that some guys are always updating and doing some modifications. The problem is with indicators, which I known since years without ICT, that no matter what kind of indicators you use, it's always going to be showing you the past, you know. I mean, of course, it shows the past, but it's lagging. There is no indicator that is not lagging. Every indicator is lagging. So indicators are lagging. So always, you're always going to have the data from the past, and of course you can still make decisions on the data, but you know, that's not going to predict any future. Well done on gold. Well, you know, I didn't really do anything. I closed down a trade with a very, very small loss, and I changed my direction, especially because we are inside that silver bullet time period. And so if this is what price wants to do, and also ICT says that order blocks are potential targets, and we saw that price wants to move here, reassessed into this fair value gap, then price wants to deliver this to the target, which is inside the bearish order block, to my best knowledge. So I'm gonna be taking this as a 1-to-1 trade, although since we are already bullish on gold, here comes the big question: should we go on or continue with the full 2-to-1 risk reward? I think we can do that, right? I think we can. Why not, you know? Nothing major to lose here. So to take out this high from Asia high, you know. Why couldn't we take out the high if it goes up there? You know, for example, if it would go up to, let's say, 8, somewhere here, I'm gonna put an alert. All right, modifying, there's an alert, so I won't forget to close down a partial profit. I'm not turning on the EA right now because the EA is acting crazy nowadays. I mean here on MT5. Okay, so let's check the silver bullet for GU and EU. This is GU. GU decided to make a structure break to the downside. Maybe this is what price wants, although we are inside the bullish order block here, as you can see. Let's see what it does, you know. Aim for buy side liquidity. On GU, you mean? Yeah. Could go on with that. Especially because it's closing down this gap. Alright, gold is getting there slowly. Aim for the high. Alright. Well, for now, we're only sticking with gold. I'm getting ready to close a portion. If we get there, I'm gonna keep this window open on my other monitor because I don't have the EA here. If we reach around $100, then I'm closing it partially. If it starts to fall down, then, you know, we'll see. Actually, I closed the window. Let's see if it wants to break above this bearish order block. I'm gonna be checking GU again soon. Gonna be closing down 0.35 from that if we reach there. But we are inside the 15-minute bearish order block, so better be very, very careful. It can drop like a rock from here. It can drop like a rock. So might be a wise choice to put it to break even. I don't know. I don't know. Very dangerous, guys. Very, very, very dangerous, because it could be reacting to that order block. Anyway, let's go here. This is still GU. Look at that. Okay, GU definitely wants to take out sell side, which is this Asia low. So that's the draw on liquidity in my personal perspective. So you don't have to agree with me. I'm gonna put my trade management tool here. Wait for candle close and wait for retracement in a fair value gap. I don't like what gold is doing, by the way, but you know, let's just wait. If it might just going to, you know, take it out before even retracing. So I need the GU 1 minute candle to stay around this area, so I will have a wiggle room to retrace it to a fair value gap. On gold, I hate this. I should put it to break even. I should put it to break even, right? I'm gonna be checking GU real quick, but gold is doing its job for now. It would be logical for gold to take out some buy side, right? Okay, here is GU. Here's my entry. Oh yeah, GU is almost taking out sell side. So silver bullet has not been presented as of now. Even if it wants to go up here 8 pips, it's gonna be a very, very narrow range here. So I'm not jumping into anything. It's gonna take out Asia lows. Not jumping into anything right now. Let's look at EU. EU left a very, very tiny fair value gap here. Right here. Very tiny. On the 1 minute. Otherwise, it's like a total mess. And gold, look at that. Gold is struggling inside this bearish order block. I mean, tapped into. I think I should put it to break even. Yeah, GU is definitely wants to take out this sell side. Guys, thank you so much for everyone for being here. Can you please drop a like to the stream? It would mean a lot to me. If someone is new here, thank you again. Please check out my videos about the challenge. I lost big time yesterday, but still, let's continue and check out my Patreon site at Pip.Ninja, accepting any kind of support. And subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Please drop a like. Thank you, thank you. I'm a very small streamer, you know. I'm trying to be a super billionaire Lambo trader. But you can follow my journey on this channel, so subscribe. Thank you. Have a small void here, which I don't really like. Okay, GU tapped into, with one tick, tapped into this sell side. The gold trade should be alright. Buyers are showing strength. Yeah, for now. Hopefully. But don't forget that this is a bearish order block here. So it would be nice, of course, from gold to see at least a spike through the order block. I would like to see that. Hold on. I might have to close partials here soon. If we reach around $100, I'm just gonna push it. The EA is not activated for the trade manager. EA is not activated yet, so I might have pulled it out too early. I jinxed it. Guys. I want to close a portion, but I don't trust the EA now to close this. Actually, I can try to put the EA on, but I still don't trust it. What the hell is going on here? I'm putting the maximum spread up there. What the hell is happening? Yeah, it put it to break even, man. Come on. It's crazy. Anyway. That's why I don't like this E8. It messes up the stops. Which one was it? I should be break even on gold. I'm at break even. The EA put me to break even, but it didn't really close the. This is an 8-cap server, and this is my funded effects. By the way, it's a challenge account. Oh, look at GU! Wow. Wow! 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 inactive. All right, this EA is a piece of crap right now. All right, close the portion, putting the rest to break even. All right, at least we have some winners. TP2, let's see, TP2. Yeah, my TP2 will be somewhere around my funded effects. Sorry, my funded effects, John. Sorry, John. My funded effects, but the server which they are using is 8 cap. Let me show you. This my funded effects right here. This is my funded effects, where the account is, and they are using this is a challenge account which I screwed up yesterday, as you can see. This was my perfect trades from yesterday. I was doing quite alright in the past few days, and yesterday I just killed myself, as you can see. But I'm owning it. I'm gonna continue. This is a 25k challenge account, John, and held at my funded effects with 8 cap. Anyway, so gold is still alive. TP2 is up there. We closed 60% of the trade. I'm happy, although we're definitely far away from recovering the account. No problem, John. And thank you again for subscribing. I appreciate it very, very much. And welcome. I hope that you will follow me here trading. I try to be here every day. And yeah, guys, I'm a small streamer, small trader, trying to be in the new Rumble. I can't speak. The new Lambo role. Still a way to go, but thank you for the support. If you guys want to support, just drop a like anytime. Okay, so what's the silver bullet here? Silver bullet, guys. Are we gonna take out Asian low? Do you guys think we're gonna take out Asian low? Because we didn't yet on GU. Or do you guys think, should I jump into a short position? Let's check dollar index. Dollar index could be still strengthening. It's my pleasure, John. Fighter jets are flying over our house, by the way. Maybe you guys can hear it. It's Top Gun here. Alright, they left. It's Top Gun, Maverick, you know. I'm scared to take this trade. You know, the optimal trade entry would have been, I'm gonna tell you when. It would have been right around here. Stop here, 9 points down if we're still going down. I'm not sure if we're still going down. Look at EU. Oh my god, EU looks terrible. This is the 5-minute EU. Hold on, let me do a quick call. I'm sorry, guys, but I just had a call from my mother. I love her dearly, and she was having a problem with the. Anyway, it's a home thing. She was having a problem around the house, and I just had to take it. All right. In terms of silver bullet on GU, I'm a little bit concerned. Where is the draw on liquidity? This little wick here tapped into liquidity, which also counts, I think. EU, oh, look at EU. EU is just the worst thing I could see in a trading session. Look at that. Look at EU. It's terrible. It's just the worst. If you see this on any instrument, run away. Run away. That's my personal opinion. I'm talking from experience. I'm not a super pro trader or something, but you have to run away if you see this. It's nothing. So no silver bullet trade on EU for me, guys. Let's look at GU and let's look at gold. Maybe gold is going to react for the order block finally. Could you please look at hold on, Sarvesh. What were you asking here? Because my chat. Look at UJ. Do you think it will take out PD previous day high? Let me check it. All right, let me check it. Let me check it, Sarvesh. Just give me a real. Oops, sorry. UJ. Do I have that? I think I have it. All right. This is 1 hour daily. This was previous day. Previous day. It has some resistance. I can see that now. Where is the midnight open? Midnight is there. This is the opening price from midnight. That's basically oh wow, it's quite a historical high there on UJ. Oh wow, look at that, look at that. The high here, it was from November last year. High was 142.25, 142.25, 142.25. Oh my god, look at that. Historical equal highs there. Yes, I think you have a good potential to go and take it out. If the draw on liquidity is up there, then, you know, in my opinion, this was the area where you should have entered and target the high. That's a historical high. And the algorithm doesn't really want to leave it too long at that. So yes, that's a very good target there. That's a very juicy target in terms of historical highs, you know. That's juicy. I like it, so I like it. Yeah. You should stick with that. I think again, I'm not feeling UJ because I'm not trading it. I'm not feeling it. Okay, EU started to move up. Okay, still inside the silver bullet price, I mean time frame here. Gold started to dig higher. Yeah, no problem there. You entered on the 15-minute. Let me check. You entered on the 15-minute UJ. This is the, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, somewhere around that was your entry, I suggest. I suppose. So I think it should be a great trade. It should be a great trade. You should be fine. You know, you should be, if you take out this high, maybe you should move the stop to break even. If you take out this high, that's what I would do. Okay. Okay, look at GU. Okay, finally. A little bit of movement. Euro moved a little bit higher. Left a little bit of imbalance on the 1 minute. What kind of targets do we have on EU? We have the gap from yesterday, so that's a good target. That's a good target. That's going to be our silver bullet target for now, as it looks like. Let's look at the dollar index. Dollar index wants to go deeper. That's not good for the gold, but for EU, we could be targeting that gap. So if it gives us a fair value gap untouched, even on the 1 minute, then I might just going to jump in and take the trade as the silver bullet, you know, as the silver bullet. All right, so it took out a few highs. It took out with the displacement. We have a small fair value gap here, right there. We have a swing here. So that fair value gap is just inside, I mean, just around equilibrium, which means I would take it as a potential silver bullet entry if it would spike down. My EU buys are playing out. Oh, you were holding a drawdown, yeah. Well, that's, you know, that's cool, man. Congrats, congrats. Very good. Very good. I'm so happy that all of you guys are here. After yesterday, I really needed something positive to happen. Even if I lose this trade or the upcoming silver bullet trade, if I take one, I'm still so happy for you guys. Okay, this is my pending order for the silver bullet trade on EU, and I'm targeting the gap. So this would be my target somewhere up here, if it's going to tap into that fair value gap. Oh my god, it's only 4 pips. That's not good. That's not good. Let's scrap it. What should I do? By the way, I think gold is going up. So that's, I need to have at least 5 pips. I need to have at least 5 pips range. We need that kind of range. Right? Well, let's go with 4.5. 4.4. All right. It's more than 2 lots, so it's too much. I have to cover commission as well and the spread. Yeah, yo, it's my pleasure. You know, it's an honor to me that you guys are here as well. I mean, it's my honor. It's my honor there, Teacher FX. I'm the one who should be thanking you guys for being here. Okay, so this would give us a 2-to-1. Still didn't tap into that liquidity right there. Almost, but it didn't. Let me just put it here. So that could be a silver bullet right there. What's gold doing? Gold wants to take out these highs, I think. Let's just play with the fantasy just for a little bit. We had this huge drop yesterday. From here to here. What if I would put my TP somewhere here? That would be really something, right? it can go up there. Just saying. But it can definitely take out that that candle right there. What if I put it here? That's still good, right? All right, let's see. Hopefully it will take that high out, so that's what I'm aiming for. EU still didn't tap into that small fair value gap. Maybe it will. Right now it looks like it could. Do we have any news? So that fair value gap is our entry for the silver bullet. We are targeting the gap from yesterday. The gap that eventually knocked me out from my fault. I'm gonna be securing some profit here on gold. I put my stop here below the swing on gold. At least we get some of the losses back, which I closed. Okay, EU is moving further. Almost out from the range. Let's see, on the 5 minute, how does it look like? We have a 5 minute closure real soon. Thank you, Sarvish. Thank you. Thank you. It's not over yet. I mean, worst case scenario, we're gonna be banking another $18 on this. Best case scenario, we can go for $92. You know, this, if it wants to reprice that range above there, because what happened, it took out the bearish order block. So if it wants to reprice this range, or at least tap into it, it should take out that candle, you know. Okay, 5 minute closed on EU, which means I can put higher my potential entry point, because we have a fair value gap on the 5 minute as well. The range is still good, guys. So the entry is based now on the 5 minute. Gold is retracing lower. Maybe now it's going to react to the 15 minute order block. I don't know. So we have a potential 5 minute entry to target yesterday's liquidity void on EU. That's it for now. Still in the silver bullet area. Gold is edging lower. No clear structure break though. Gonna take us out, most likely. Yes, I think it's gonna take us out or not, who knows. EU is almost at the entry. This is EU. All right, I guess you can see it. Oh, I should put a text here as well. All right. Oh, you can't see it on the 1 minute here. Hold on. Not even here. All right. How about here? Almost. It's MetaTrader, guys. Bear with me. All right. Oh, look at that. It didn't tap into the 5 minute entry there. I'm gonna put it just there to make sure that we get what we came for. Okay, gold took us out. So overall we banked $78. So $56, which is a partial profit on gold, but in the last portion at least I got back a few dollars from the previous scalp. So that's a win, although it's just a small step. I'm risking less than half hours, guys. I tried to recover this account, but it's only gonna work if I'm risking less than 0.5%. Since yesterday I screwed up big time, so yeah. Still at the silver bullet time zone. On the 5 minute, gold is making a structure break. So if it's going to close like this on the 5 minute, we have a structure break and we have some sort of a liquidity sweep, and we are inside of a 15 minute bearish order block. Very good, I must say, and we're on our way to clear yesterday's low. So I might be jumping into a possible short, but only if this candle closes a little bit below this wick right there. So I'm gonna be, but it's gonna be in a conflict with the euro dollar trade. Not happy. Let's wait 10 more seconds to close. If it's not going to close below that wick, then it's not valid. There's a small void here on gold. Okay, it closed below. There's a small void. It's gonna reprice it right there. And if it leaves this untouched, then we have a possible entry on gold. We have the structure break right there on the 5 minute. So let's see if it's going to... Okay, euro is edging higher. Made a new high on the 5 minute. Our entry is still okay. Yeah, took out a high. So it made the relative equal high, which is not a problem. So what is the silver bullet for us here, right? The only way it could happen is by getting into this fair value gap. Oh my god, my head. My head is hurting. Okay, unfortunately gold is repricing this range, which is not ideal for a short entry. I like the fair value gaps which are at least around the structure break, not above it. So I don't like that it tapped into it, but you know, it is what it is. It could be just spread. Damn it. Can't see. Candle is closing. Less than 3 minutes to go. Euro, pound. This is the pound. Okay, euro might be tapping into this. Still a valid entry, guys. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to tap into that. It's not. It's not. It's not tapping into it. Also, it did a structure break here, right at the entry point. Look at that. Structure break here. Should be tapping into it sooner or later. If not, then we're gonna go dive down to lower time frame if it wants to approach that gap from yesterday, and we'll see if we get a retracement somewhere to ride the fair value gap. 1 minute and 23 seconds to close down the 5-minute candles. Still in the silver bullet time frame. This is pound again. Honestly, I don't have any clue what pound wants to do here. Small order block reacted, took out this high again, made structure break inside here again. I would say pound wants to go down. From this perspective, I'd say pound wants to go down. I don't know. I mean, went down, repriced, took this high, then a structure shift, market structure shift, went down again with the fair value gap, repriced it. It should be the time for it to splash down further. What's the range? Risky, guys, very risky. I was just checking the range. Should have entered maybe here. But since we're narrowing down. All right, so we have a potential entry on gold. Let's see, potential short entry on gold. That's my potential entry. TP1 and TP2. Let's see if it... I have a pending order on gold, guys. Took 1%. Needed the confidence. You closed down UJ. 1% profit. Come on, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. Nice one. Nicely done. Nicely done. And look at that. My analysis was correct on GU. If I would have entered here, look at that. Do we have news? By the way, something happened here. No major news. Look at that. I was actually talking about this 5 minutes ago to enter here on this gap. I wanted to enter here and put the stop around there with the range. That's why I was measuring the range. But instead I ended like this. On GU I'm still targeting the gap from yesterday. So far it doesn't look good. Oh my god, it's gonna take me out. EU is gonna take me out. We had some crazy volume here that shook the market. I don't know what was it. And you know, I don't want to brag anything, but I think I just got slipped on EU. Look at that. I clearly remember that my entry point was here, so I got slipped with 0.5 pips on this one. Yeah, 0.5 pips. Got slipped, guys. Come on, my funded FX, come on. Why do you have to do this? You're not TFT. I got slipped. I mean, it's okay because it was a sudden move, but look at that. Beautiful GU. Beautiful. Should have taken the GU trade. Shoulda, but coulda. Still have the pending order on gold. We're still in the silver bullet entry time, so technically this is my kind of silver bullet to close down that void up there. Let's see the dollar yen trade. I'm curious how that went. Well, Sarvesh. Oh, you closed it early. You could held it for a little bit longer, but it's cool. If you had 1% here, then congrats there, man. It's cool. It was a nice one. So that's my EU trade targeting the liquidity void from yesterday. But fear not, on GU we now could be having a potential long trade since we took out some liquidity. So let's see. I'm not even sure I'm going to take partials on this. Because if we go there, we go there, right? If it wants to go there. It was a real sudden move. Guys, I have to use the bathroom. I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm back. Don't forget to drop some likes, guys. Thank you. All right. So far that's what's happening on EU. Oh my God! Look at GU. Wow. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, I'm so glad I didn't jump into that trade right there on the upside. But EU will definitely is going to mess with me right now. It's messing with me since yesterday. Oh, it's Top Gun again. Fighter jets. Okay, this entry on gold is still valid. So last resort to enter is around this point. So if it wants to go deeper, we're not entering. And most likely EU is gonna take us out. Yeah, I did a structure break. It's going down and down and down. I think it's not gonna be today when we're gonna fill that liquidity void. Almost taking me out. Yeah. Oh my God, it's going down heavy. Yeah, it took me out. Okay. So overall we are down $65. Don't worry guys, no overtrading right now. So we had one winner though. One winner and one loss. Because I'm gonna count it as one trade. One winner and we have one loss right now. Unfortunately the winner was a partial, so it is what it is. EU, guys, EU is just, it's coming down real hard. What is GU doing? GU is, it looks like it wants to take out that yesterday's low. So let's keep an eye on for a possible scalp trade here, if we have such. And so we're technically okay. We're out of the silver bullet. So I don't know. I'm confused in terms of the silver bullet trade today. I was really hoping that it will take out that void, but I guess I just have to let go that idea for now. All right. So that's my entry right there. I still have a pending entry on gold. How far are we from 26 pips, 17 pips? Because for me, it looks like it wants to take out and wants to get into that fair value gap. So that's gonna be there. That's gonna be my entry. And if I lose this, then that's it. Let's just go down right there. Take out yesterday's low. If it wants to go further up, I'm still okay with it, but that should be the draw on liquidity as far as I can see it now. Gold trade is still pending. I still have some wiggle room because As I said, I'm stopping around $300 loss for a day, so I still have a little bit of wiggle room. Let's see if we are gonna tap into gold 5-minute chart right there. So for pounds so far, I think on the hourly and on the 4-hour, it wants to dive into this bullish order block on the 1-hour and also on the 4-hour. Good for targets, actually. Very good for targets. Let's see if the EA is going to open up the trade or not. Quite confused. Look at Euro. Look at that. Euro took out some sell side, or I don't know what to say. Still looks like it wants to go up into that void. That's very interesting. You know, as far as pound goes down, I'm fine with it. Interesting session, that's for sure. Gold hesitating. I'm not taking any partials on pound, just saying. The only thing I might be taking or doing is putting this trade to break even right now. Or lowering my risk here. I lowered my risk a little bit. I'm gonna keep an eye on for it. Yesterday's low is definitely close, I guess. EU, man, look at that EU. Wow. Wants to go for that void, which is good because I'm gonna be scalping that. Yeah. Damn, I have to stick with my original risk here. Oh my god. GU is acting like crazy right now. Crazy movements on the 1 minute for sure. Okay. Getting ready to go long on EU. I just have to wait for candle close. The 5 pip range. Do I have a range? Yes, I have a 5 pip range for a scalp here. It wants to go into that. Candle is closing in 23 seconds. Do we have a range? Yeah, actually we have. We still have a range on EU. It's closing in... All right. We have a range. If it goes down back again. still have the range. There. So we still have the range, but if it goes to the void before it reaching my entry, then the trade is off. So it's a scalp trade, guys. Gold is still undecisive. Still holding on GU. And waiting for EU to tap into my entry. Right here. That's what I'm waiting for. Let's hope for the best. Gold might get activated, hopefully. In a good way. So far it doesn't look like. 25, yeah, we still have some range to drop on GU. EU is not reacting to the fair value gap. I have to make a quick trade. I mean, sorry, quick phone call. Oh, we just entered into that long position. Interesting. So maybe this could be the silver bullet. I don't know. I don't know. It's a scalp trade, guys. So let's hope for the best. Reprice that void, finally, hopefully. Gold is sideways. Gold is sideways. EU is still in a scalp. Target is the liquidity void. This is the 15-minute EU. GU, the target is to clear out yesterday's low. And gold is taking off without us. Most likely. It's not tapping into that imbalance right there. which is fine. No problem. No problem with that. So this is a scalp on euro, guys. I guess sometimes you have to trust your own analysis, right? All right. The EU trade finally closed down the gap from yesterday. So I managed to recoup the losses with this one. I'm still open for GU. So let's see what it wants to do. Gold is still valid. I'm just hoping that GU wants to take out that that low. If not, then it is what it is. So as you can see, this void has been closed down. I mean, repriced at least. It's not really closed down yet, so, but it has been repriced. So anything can happen from now on. Maybe it will, you know, make a turn and you know, go down. Let's go to the higher time frames on EU. Show trade history. Okay, so this is the daily EU and this is the weekly EU dollar. As you can see, we on the weekly it was bearish, did a structure break, so looks like it wants to turn. Hard to tell right now. On the weekly it looks bullish, of course. If I look at the daily, it almost looks like it's sideways. All these days from February, it's in a range, it looks like. But if I zoom out, these days were definitely bearish. Took a structure break here, moving up, and you know, this is the 1 hour and this is the 4 hour EU. Hard to read. Look at this, it's technically consolidating. I would like to see it go below. So this is the recent swing. I would like to see, since we are in premium, I like to see it to go to discount. So yes, I will be looking for a possible short entry. This is the 5 minute again. And gold, let's look at gold. This is the weekly gold chart. It can go all the way down. This is new week opening gap, by the way, these two blue lines. I would like to see it go down. But for now, nothing. Look at... and this is pound. Pound could take out yesterday's low. That would be great. That would be a real great bet. Who am I to tell, right? So if euro would decide to go short on the 1 minute, we have basically lots of opportunities for euro to go short. This is the 1 hour candle. This is, let me check that. Okay, so in the 15-minute candle, how great is to set up a short trade in the void. And by the way, this here is like a bearish order block, right? So if we do get a structure shift to the downside on euro, why not? You know, it could be great. It would be great to see. And gold is just acting sideways again. And this is pound again, so I put my stop loss back up here in case. Actually, I can put it to the original. How much? Okay. In case if it wants to, you know, play around a little bit. Ultimately, I would like it to go down. We'll see. We'll see, guys. Don't forget to drop a like. Okay, gold may be entering into our preferred entry on the 5 minute. Maybe, but that's a big maybe. You know, if it wants to take out some liquidity, it would be a good idea for gold to go short, right? This will be a good homework to learn from if I can manage to recoup some losses on this account. The good thing is that we have no time limit here, so that's a real good thing. Okay, let me make a phone call real quick because there's nothing happening right now. We're waiting for gold. All right, please do not go anywhere. Stay here. Don't worry about pound. It can go against us. Let it play out. Let's see what happens. All right. So I'm just making a quick phone call. Sorry, guys. Okay, so gold was hovering around here, still in the area where we can take this short, but most likely we're not going to. Waiting for a potential short on EU as well, inside this bearish order block. You know, we're actually good. Guys, don't forget to drop a like. Oh, by the way, I did have another win today, so let's add it, you know, let's not just the losses, but the winners too. So we're net positive for the day currently, which can change any moment, but please sub to the channel, like the stream, and I appreciate every kind of support. Visit my Patreon site at pip.ninja to keep the stream alive. I wanna be here every day as long as I can to be informative and help you guys and help myself as well. So if you can, I would appreciate any support. Thank you. Yeah, the kill zone is ending in 33 minutes, but we have a pending order still right there on gold. Gonna be risking $100, and we're gonna be closing 65% of the position at 1 hour. So that's what we're gonna do. And guys, if you're new to the stream, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. If you can, please drop a like. I'm a struggling small streamer with a small trading account, challenge account actually. But thank you so much for being here, and subscribe to the channel, and check out my Patreon site and my blog, tomsabo.biz. Oh my god, someone just subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you. And what's WSPSHIALING. I can't pronounce it correctly, but thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So if you want to support me, there's my Patreon site at pip.ninja. I'm a small streamer. I want to get to the top, you know, but as far as if I want to stay here as much as I can, I appreciate every support, because I'm not a Lambo guru. I'm not a Forex millionaire. I'm not a supersonic trader. So I'm on the journey right now. Guys, I'm on the journey, and I want you guys to join me on this journey. So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. So we're waiting for gold to tap into this entry right there in this fair value gap to go short. This is actually a 15-minute fair value gap too. So if we tap into that, we have a pending order inside that fair value gap with this EA. I'm using an EA to enter. This is the 5-minute chart. Right there, we should be entering. Otherwise, I'm looking for GU. This is the pound dollar. Let me take it. I'm looking for pound dollar to take out yesterday's low. That's it. That's what I'm looking for now. And I'm looking for possible entries to go short maybe on EU, but that has to be a very nice entry. Like a real nice entry. So it's the waiting game, guys. We entered into this liquidity void from yesterday that has been repriced. We are inside a 15-minute bearish order block, or at least we tapped into it. Maybe we will get some reaction that we are hoping for. Maybe. That's a big maybe, guys. That's a big maybe. So that's what we're looking for here. We're chilling, you know, guys, we're chilling. Listening to some copyright-free music. Chilling. And that's it. EU is edging a little bit higher, which is not a problem, absolutely. Yet. Okay. EU 1 minute. Looking for the pound to go lower, hopefully. So I put my original risk back here. If it wants to wiggle around a little bit more and then go down, it will have some more space to do it. Even if we're gonna go into drawdown, let's see what it does. This is a 4-hour pound. This right now, this is the 4. It would be nice for it to take out yesterday's low. There was a nice spike down on the 5 minute. What can I say? I took an entry on a fair value gap on the 1 minute, which was actually right here, this fair value gap. I used it. Of course, my entry is off, but that's what I used to get in. Let's see what it does. So I'm still waiting for gold. If it's not gonna get tapped, then it is what it is. So it's a waiting game, guys. It's a huge waiting game. I'm so happy about the subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Really means a lot to me. It really does. So thank you again. Thank you so much for all the support you guys give. I try to make it as a Forex trader. Sometimes we have the ups and downs. But, you know, it's great to have regular people as well coming back to the stream. Okay, so GU, come on, man. Playing tricks. Gold is still edging lower. It's interesting. Let's see. Euro. What do we have on Euro? We have the high of this order block. And above that, on the 1 hour, we have yesterday's high as a potential buy side. For now, I have no idea what it wants to do. We have to wait. We just have to wait, I guess. Come on, let's go. We have 25 minutes from. Okay, looks like gold is going down. Perfect. Let me put this here. So that would have been my entry. But since it wants to go down without me, it's fine. It's totally fine. I'm still going to be looking for gold if it wants to take out liquidity from yesterday, because it's still inside that bullish order block. So we have a high chance for gold to take out sell side liquidity from yesterday before it wants to shoot back up, of course. Well, let me check it again. This is, yeah, so the entry is still valid, but I don't know if I want to like this or not. And I'm also not sure if I want to enter gold after a after kill zone. So we're just waiting. Hopefully GU will be on our side. As for now, the window is closing in terms of entering any new trades. So so we just have to wait. Maybe we will get the TP from GU, hopefully. I don't know. This red line, is it red? It's fire brick, almost red. So this red line down here is yesterday's low. Wonder if we're gonna take that out. It would be great, because we have some imbalance and order blocks here to visit with GU, so it would be great for it to take it out. So, okay, gold is going deeper a little bit. One day home. Hey there, my man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. I don't know Arabic, so I don't want to mispronounce it. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Yes. Salam alaikum. I hope I said it right. Thank you for being here, my man. Welcome. I love the regulars, guys. Love to see you. Good to see you again. Good to see you. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Well, I'm not sure if you're aware, but check out my latest video. I lost huge yesterday. I'm down big time on the account. You said it great. Oh, thank you, Omar. Thank you, Omar. So one day home, check out my latest video. I'm down very badly on this account. I'm a little bit ashamed of myself, but you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately. I'm taking the profits, guys. I'm taking the profit because I need the profit, okay? So today I'm up. I gained a little bit more than 0.5%. I didn't wait for TP, but it was very close. It was like It was like 1.5 pips away from TP. I just wanted to take it, so yeah. The account is still down, a little bit less than 2%. Hello, Navari. Hello, sir. I have a sell GBP USD. Let me check. Where is the target? The target should be this level, 27.13.5, which is, let me show you. That was my original target. I closed it manually. You can still enter, by the way, if you want to scalp or something. The target would be yesterday's low. Let me show you. You see? Hold on. That is yesterday's low right there. Yesterday low. That would be a target on pound if you're short. I closed it manually right before that. That does not mean that it's not gonna go through there, but I just wanted to take some profit before kill zone ends, and I did it right, I guess, because I just closed it here. I still think that it's gonna take out some sell side there. Oh my god, my timing was... Look at my timing. Look at that. Look at where I took manually. Close. I mean, I have a 6th sense, guys. You know, I have a 6th sense. But if you want to enter a scalp to go short, this is the entry. Right there. And this, so you can enter for a 1-to-1 maybe. I mean, I didn't tap into it, but you have 10 pips stop loss with the range. How about pound yen? Let's check pound yen. I'm not trading pound yen, but I can check it for you. Oh wow, look at pound yen. Oh, anyway, pound yen. This is the hourly pound yen. We have sell side at, oh, it's nice round number, 180. It will go down to 180. I would take profit at 180, 01 or 02, a few pips above 180, just to make sure your brokers does not messing you with spread and slippage and stuff like that. I would TP above 180, 180, 01, 02, 03, 02, 03 maybe. So that's a good target if you're short on pound yen. Actually, it was a real nice position on pound yen. Man, if you went short here, it's an awesome trade. Otherwise, I would not go long here. That's all I can tell you right now. That's all I can say. Pound still has a way to go down, so I mean the pound dollar. Yeah. So it's gonna go further down, I think. Oh, look at EU. Not entering. Made the structure break with this candle. There was an optimal trade entry there. I have sold from 181.50. Let me check it for you. 181.50. Oh, then you're great. Oh man, you're perfect. Man, I hope you took partials there. 181.50. My man, that's cool. That's cool, man. I hope you took some partials, man. So if someone wanted to enter an EU short, on the 1 minute there was a small fair value gap, really small here. You could done it there. It was a structure break. Sell side is clearly down there somewhere. I'm not entering. That's it. Because that's also inside of an order block. So, oops, my camera almost fell off. I hit the table. So, look at gold. Gold is acting crazy. Gold is acting weird. Guys, if anyone is new on the stream, please drop a like. Amirul, hey there. Amirul, thank you so much for being on the stream. Dollar yen. Well, There was a historical high. We were talking about this with Sarvesh earlier. Look at that. This is dollar yen. It's bullish. Sarvesh was entering here on this 15-minute fair value gap. We have a very, very huge historical high up there at 142.25. I think it should be tapped into before it goes down. So it's definitely a bullish scenario. Otherwise, I would not enter here, neither on the 1 or 3 minute or, you know. So there was a nice entry here on the 15 minute. That's for dollar yen intraday. Otherwise, I have no idea what dollar yen. I'm not trading dollar yen. Oh yeah, and look at this. From last year, November, we have a nice imbalance here on dollar yen. Definitely bullish for me, dollar yen. So, but the optimal entry should have been around here. Well, it's still above the daily. It's still in daily premium, but you know, it's a historical high, 142 from last year, November. So that's where I put my target. Otherwise, that's it. So looks like gold is going for my potential entry point, which is that imbalance right there. The problem is, I don't know. It's right at equilibrium. The problem is I don't know what gold wants to do, especially at the end of the kill zone. I mean, we're getting to the end. It's 13 minutes left. And trade entry wise, it's interesting. So someone wants to scalp the pound. Here's your chance. This euro trade really did mess me up big time. I got slipped as well with $20 or so. So if you want to scalp the pound, now is your entry on this. It's risky for me since I already exited, so I'm not going to give that back. By the way, guys, please like the stream and follow me. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my Patreon. And you can see all kind of crazy trades from me in the London and New York session. So I'm not sure I'm entering into this trade. The price action is very slow. So you know what? I'm gonna delete this. There. I removed it. No pending orders on gold for now. If you are trading the EU, I'm just saying we are inside the 15-minute bearish order block. We have relative equal highs though from yesterday high and previous day's high, so be careful. Otherwise, on the 4-hour, we have a nice long wick candle. Oh my God, we have entries for both sides. I have an explanation to enter for both sides, both long or short. Hard to tell which way to go here. Let's go to euro dollar. This is the euro dollar daily chart. Now the daily was bearish and now it changed character. And now we're getting to go bullish. Tapped into a little bit of imbalance here on the daily. On the weekly, we have a new week opening gap up here. So be careful with the shorts as of right now, especially at the end of this kill zone. This is the EU weekly. Very interesting. I think, you know, because this, you see this is quite a big gap here. I mean, not precisely a gap, but this hasn't been rebalanced. By rebalanced, I mean we need a body with the full close, you know. Dollar yen, oh, me already tried active. Please tell me TP. Well, dollar yen, as I told you, TP would be 142.25. That would be a TP for me if I would enter, but I did not enter. So yeah, don't worry. I was reading it once. So this would be the TP, 142.25, the final TP. Maybe you should take partials if it trades above this high or somewhere here. But I did not enter. It's not my cup of tea. I don't trade dollar yen. Sarvash from the chat, he was entering around here. He took, I think he closed it here. So it's your decision to make. One day home. That was the TP right up there. Okay, look at gold. Not doing anything with gold for now. Guys, thank you so much for everyone for being here. I see 15 viewers on my OBS, which is, for me, is quite amazing. So sub to the channel and check out my blog and my Patreon site, because if you guys want me to stay here into eternity, I do need some support. But drop a like, please. Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you for the likes. It means a lot. It keeps me motivated to stay here. Now it might want to go down. Damn it. I'm tempted. I'm tempted on gold. There. With a very small position. And I'm going to be targeting the swing low. Actually, I'm looking for this to take out yesterday low in terms of liquidity. That's what I'm looking for. I'm not going to babysit this trade here, guys, because it's going to take some time for this one to play out. We'll see how it goes, right? So guys, I think this is it. I'm not going to take more trades. I'm risking half of today's profit with this gold trade. So nothing major. I'm gonna be cutting the stream. I might be coming back for the New York session, all right? So if you want to check out the New York session, you're welcome to be here. Hopefully I'll be here as well. And please like the stream again. Check out my Patreon. I think I'm gonna cut it here because the kill zone is technically closing. I'm not entering more trades, not taking more risks. That's all for this session. So see you guys hopefully in the New York session. This is my open trade. Guys, thanks again for being here. Have an awesome morning or evening. I'll be back in New York, all right? Thank you again for everyone for the support. Thank you. See you guys.